Vici
reactionary, pump fakes, a lot of back and forths.
This is really fun from Gambit. This is actually almost kind of solving the solution, the problem they had in game one. We actually had a small, oh wow, actually that damage to Draw Ranger. She might be in a lot of trouble. FNG right on top. The shield could even just pop and kill him. But it's Nexus Vampire's base attack that gets the kill over on Eurus and gets Gambit off to a good start. Happens with your Tiny. Like Yang is going to get the bottom lane instead. Working with DY, but
oh, he loses his boots too before he gets them, so really definitely going to pay attention to the early to mid game rotations from both mid laners. They can't really kill each other, but they can kill everyone else on the game.
They're wrapping around the back. PVW, the stun from Vampire did not come in time. It's not instant. And Curse Crown takes
one TPing to the top lane, but he's gotten the recovery that he needs, and I think he's going to have all the space in the world he needs this game. Night Stalker Kunkka going to create a lot of space for him, not only by being aggressive, but also the vision game heavily in favor of Vici, I think, this game, even though they have the Beastmaster Hawk.
Speaking of aggression down on bottom lane, FNG just working so well with Dream. They actually stun. Oh, looks like both sides are scared of it. And once again, this courier. This time we'll be able to get the delivery off to the Dark Willow. PYW is just here to try and contest the stack. And with the ball slow and the initial stun, putting in the Bramble, looks like Tiny will go down. Runs up the hill, but just doesn't have the movement speed to escape. But
rotation on a GPK with this double damage, but looks like he's just going to take the jungle stack before the 7-minute mark, so no neutral items coming out.
Courier Revenge. Just multi-shots everything back. Ori is actually right up top. He hits the torrent onto Excess Vampire. Couple of stick charges up their sleeve. X marks the spot, and we're going to go for the boat combination. There's no real way to get out of this one. No Curse Crown to throw. 6 infused raindrops to protect him. FNG standing by his side, but looks like PYW is going to TP down to bottom lane instead. Level 2 Avalanche throwing most of it into the Abaddon, throwing him up and towards the air, and
nice
Yang
kill.
Really ready to go on that level 3 Void. But Morphling gets revenge, nice and quick.
An even nicer kill.
Such a nice guy, BSJ.
Thank you. It also leaves me at the chance of being wrong if I ever call you out, but GPK almost going to solo die to the Tiny here. They did have the ward to spot this out, but...
Careful. Face shifted orb, he's playing with it. The NS was wrapping around the back, and now GPK, the Void, gets him in time, playing around the Bramble. Yang with the fancy footwork. Vampire can get back. The jelly is where it's at.
Yeah, but you only get that treat every now and then, you know, not every game.
Hey, isn't that what you got to do for the invite parties now, or for like the after parties? It's just like, welcome to the little tubs of royal jelly. Oh, initiation Dream.
Solo kill on the Morphling from the 4th position, Tiny.
Yeah, he needed to not be fully edge, he shifted, and now Abaddon. He'll be okay. Borrow time will get FNG back towards the tower, but the Blink Dagger reveal net. You have a blink on Tiny. He's looking to kill. Radiant will scan. They won't find anybody, but Shashlo grouped up with absolutely all of his minions together. Torrent, ship, boat, everything they've gotten. Yang kill secures from the
Vambrace. I guess he's planning to give it to somebody else. Maybe the Kunkka with the double bracer.
Maybe, but it feels like an easy lock-in. Opens up the extra slots because most of the draw ranges we've seen just keep stacking up heavy amounts of Wraith Bands, but yours only went for 2 of them with the treads.
Yeah, he's giving it to Ori. What a good teammate. And maybe Ori can even pass that off to the Night Stalker later on.
Ooh, X marks the spot. Looking to bring back once again. Puck, GPK, the primary target. Silence. That will be the Terrorize to buy some more time. He can phase shift and dodge that multi-shot, but the curse is out. They just want to hold Puck in position, but where's the more support? FNG is here. Again, another phase shift. Puck, he's going to blink away. GPK, he'll live through this one. Dragon Scale paying off. Tiny and Dark Willow, they're the trade-off. FNG will finally go down. He's gone through his borrowed time. But how much more can VG get out of this? Now they do get 3 of the kills, but the 2 cores they came here to kill will be able to survive. And a buyback on the Tiny. VG want to keep this pressure on.
I think that curse saved him.
Off. What are you doing? He's still around. He stopped to farm up. He didn't realize the rest of VG was still there. Silence for such a long time. He's trying to strength morph through it. Can he actually wave out? No, he can't. Morphling is down. Oh,
all their boxes are checked.
It sees Ori. It is the greatest target they probably could have asked for. They need to close the distance, however.
Can they even burst it?
And they need the Roar instead. Okay, Tiny will walk into the middle of them. So.
Gang tank extraordinaire.
Taking a smoke gank as a Tiny as opposed to Gaming doing the same type of thing. Dro, oh, that is just such heavy bait.
Yeah, no BKB on him yet, so
they're just out of range. They don't break the Tiny smoke. Now, okay, one more break the other. And no, Tiny, Avalanche, is anyone nearby for a toss? Ari's coming in range, so they get FNG tossed back over towards the rune point, but already the shotgun is up and running. So Tiny is down, FNG, a lot more of a survivable support, and the Dream Call is going to snap over on Yang. More support needs to be there, a Bramble something. FNG will now go down. The sustain from Gambit, not feeling like it's just there, they don't see enough. That's what VG will capitalize on. Making the most of that Dark Ascension. Yang chasing down the Beastmaster. No more support to come. Everyone else from Gambit's leaving it.
The chase potential is just ridiculous.
Just gone through all of our new items now. Quickening Charm. Last one to drop. Top lane, Beastmaster, Blink Roll. They found their target. It's going to be over on the Tiny. GPK just so much damage so quickly. But the X marks the spot. Chargelo, they're going to be able to live through this one. Nice Talk is already TPing in, and now the Dream Call once again with that split damage. He'll snap on both of them. The Bramble, they just can't outrun this. Such a horrible combination when you get terrorized and Dream Call snapped.
But where's the follow-up? As long as you don't have Morphling there, nobody's really going to die.
There's a straight backup. And also there was one more. There was the sliver for the Morphling.
He's also got spider legs. Who's he going to give those to? One of my favorite neutral items.
Catching the puck. Got the silence off with your Scepter Bramble. Trying to just interrupt them for the moment, but the silence just continues. And puck cannot. Can't get the fourth hit. Now X marks the spot. Torrent not connecting correctly. And the Bramble messing up with Ori's timing, but here comes the Tiny once again, tossing back the Abat. It's a hard one to go for, but even better when Yang just blinks himself forward. Chasing after Shadow Realm TP away to safety. And VG Gaming really trying to get as aggressive as they can. Yosep just getting Nightstalker away from
Wyvern
them.
behind, got cursed, got roared, excuse me, in the river.
Nice pick from Chargelo.
Yeah, he was trying to TP bottom, and Chargelo saw him. Really good initiation from him.
Now they go back into mid.
No buyback on Wyvern.
Hard time triggered. Eurus not a healthy man, able to get the gust over on Morphling, so silence for the Dream Call. Here we go again with the Terrorize. They'll both end up snapping with a big AoE damage. Joe reaches down, they'll break the Aegis Immortal. Nightstalker, the next target still battling inside this nighttime, but again they split damage. Axis, oh, he dropped a 49, but he's still alive. VG Gaming, you happy just to get out?
That boat buff keeps him alive.
God,
so much damage mitigation.
He keeps dropping to like 3 HP. 4, but VG Gaming, they want to fight. They are all down here on bottom lane. Gambit are coming as well. Now we go into the Ascension. Puck now with an Aghanim Scepter. Is he ready to get involved in this engagement? FNG borrowed time, buying him exactly that. But it looks like Gambit don't want to have anything to do with it. FNG will be happy to sacrifice him, but you know they're hunting for more. The toss forward, and Yang just blinks up again. Tower, he's in range. GPK attacking from the tree line, able to take out the tier 1 tower. FNG, that front liner, they've already lost the Observe Ward. They don't have any kind of extra information. And look at him again. FNG, the sacrifice. Oh, the TP, it did not complete. So defensive Yule Scepter from the Dark Willow, he can't survive. FNG will be pulled back by the X marks the spot. The supports from Gambit just taking it for the team.
It's a nice little perk for that hero who usually had issues ever showing in lanes.
So close to finishing Butterfly as well. X marks the spot.
He's all alone here. He's in no man's land. It looks like they're just going to try to take bottom tower in response.
I feel like FNG is just this walking board, this walking information.
Vici's responding, TPing Wyvern.
TPing down. Finally, they do kill off the Abaddon. A good Yule Scepter over on the puck. You know what DY wants to do. He wants to curse, however. Access Vampire, caught out by Ori. The puck, Dream Call will allow him to get some distance over on Yang. Ori still looking to get that torn. He clips the back of GPK, but now the Raw, the turn. Kunkka has come forward to try and battle inside the Bramble with the E-Blade pop. Ori now able to get to the BKB. The damage from Dream, he needs the vision. He doesn't see him. Dream just TPs out. So does Ori on 1 HP. The run is good, but the stun as well. Dream can't get away. He meta styles out, but where is the way? Where is the pop? The silence just continues forever.
Moment for him, and he just TPs away. Meanwhile, the vision from Nightstalker just telling them that they can commit on whoever they see, because they can see not only the hero they're going for, but the heroes behind him, or lack thereof. Back to the game live, we do have the Beastmaster getting ran at, X'd from the Kunkka as well. No BKB to stop that, and he's just going to go down.
Now you can actually see FNG, little spider legs, can't make it through the trees.
That's going to set up Roche. Drow already.
The X-Mark spot pulls him back a little bit too early. The curse, E-Blade save from Dream, but then it's like, oh, amplifying the damage? Nope. Uncertain exactly what all these abilities are meant to be achieving until Yang jumps himself forward. The Dream Coil is out, but the damage output cannot be inflicted. He's BKB protected for the Night Stalker for the moment. Looking for a stun of control on GPK. An all fly in once more. Nope, does not want to jaunt in. Fortification, protecting Gambit's base.
They just can't commit on anyone because the Wyvern behind, the Glimmer plus the Cold Embrace, almost damage and vulnerability at that point.
But now you've got no Dream Coil, you've got no AoE control.
Yep.
You've got Beastmaster Roar, but what target do you want to go on? The Aegis Immortals on the Drow Ranger.
Has fallen.
And you can't surprise him, so you just let the racks go.
There's no such. He's going to probably turn into his Willow and have that Ags upgraded Shadow Realm.
They still 400 gold short. Now, Morphling, jump forward from the Night Stalker, but it's the more impressive one from the Tiny on the side, almost just soloing the Dark Willow. Curse Crown will get a quick stun. It's a good three-man Dream Coil, but they need to have a little bit more. Actually, the Winter Wyvern has gone down, so there goes that big control factor. And Dream, he's just beating down as hard as he possibly can in towards Ori. He changed into the Drow Ranger. Hence having that good range. Borrow time now going to wear off for FNG, trying to walk back through the safety of the Bramble. But it does not last long enough, and now another jump forward from Yang. Searching for a target. GPK needs to be here for the defense. They're going to lose a second lane of racks. The root's on Drow, but that doesn't stop it from attacking. Yang again to the front lines. Dream trying to slow down Eurus. E-Blade pop, but the Lotus Orb is there, still there for protection. Tiny in a little bit too deep. You'll set it up towards the end. The melee ranks has already been claimed. A quick little dusting. Nowhere to hide inside that Glimmer Cape protection. But the mid-racks is already gone, and Vici Gaming will... The Hawk needs to scout. Tiny in close already. Eurus seen by the Observer and Sentry, but so is the Wyvern. They realize they can't go on this one. Another toss combination. Have to go into the Shadow Realm. FNG pop pretty damn quickly. The Curse Crown's going to be on the Tiny. He's going to be careful to clip his own Drow Ranger. He is out of range of this. But this fight split into two different parts. The Curse is already down. Wyvern will fall. The Puck is trapped. The boat will come in and they hit him hard. Buyback is available for the Puck, but Beastmaster protected slightly by his BKB, but Dream, he has to go ham if Gambit can have any chance to keep themselves alive in this game, because if they keep losing ball, but the Beastmaster being the second quarter. Understanding damage output, yeah, it's just not there. Ori up to high ground. 13 seconds before Puck's going to respawn. That's a nice target. There's no borrow time for FNG. That force up way won't help him. He's down for a good minute. Dream, what have you really got to give? He's muted out. The Nullifier is already going to work. And the bottom lane of Rax, it will be taken. The top lane's already pushing in, so they can probably get Mega just from the momentum. A three-man Dream Call. Now the Terrorize thrown out by Vampire. They'll all run out of it. Night Stalker copying so much damage from GPK. Finally, this Puck is doing the work. But the cheese, Ori consumes it. Eurus, he's so running away with that dance. Oh no, the E-Blade, waveform, he needs to demonstrate the Lincoln Spin's got protected, but the Rift is there from GPK to find that kill. Gambit, assemble the army, keep the push going. They need more than what they've got if they're going to try and punish VG game.
Map, because of these kills, is that enough? We're going to see with this Rapier.
The Invisible Dream looking to work together. Observer Walk gets planted down. Night Stalker quickly into the BKB. Curse is out. It's over on the Morphling. The Dream Call going to snap on the Night Stalker. The ship is going to actually help negate so much of this damage. Puck, they got the Terrorize to come forward. GPK still trying to do the work, but they forced up the Night Stalker away. So much initiation from Gambit. And all of this happened while the Drow was down, but hey, she's back. TPing over towards the Shrine. Abaddon, nothing can survive. Say goodbye to the gem. The only upside for Gambit is Roshan is a long spawn timer. And it's the only upside they have. And, oh, maybe there's another one. They come. The Bramble defense around the tier 4 towers. Drow Ranger already removing a quarter of that first tier 4 tower, pumping into FNG. They do not want that borrow time triggered already. Quick root on the Night Stalker. Toss forward. There's that borrow time trigger. Raw over on the Tiny. Who does Gambit really go on? The Torrent combination, and they're ready for it. Dream under the cover of BKB. Just not doing enough. He has close damage over on Eurus. Now he's able to do that. Eurus is dropping very, very quickly. Dream needs a little bit more time, but the ships, they just keep on hitting down as well with the Avalanche toss combo. Yang gets himself a double kill. The Dream Call, the Puck, the work is now being done, but he's silenced up. He cannot patience that. He has to wait it out. Drow Ranger back to life thanks to the Aegis Immortal. FNG putting his own into a horn to work. But they have to get back in without the Morphling Gambit. It's all or nothing now. But Nightstalker diving in deep. A triple kill for Yang. Drow Ranger ready to fight once more. Ripping through the Abaddon. Puck still with Arabia playing the back lines. But the Avalanche toss combo silence. That'll be the game right there. He'll phase shift for the GG is called. VG Gaming will 2-0 Gambit.
Just too much, man. There's just so much health. How do you kill them? You have a Rapier Daedalus Puck and they're not dying.
Maybe eat.
Pick.
And we'll end up having a 3-on-3 down on the bottom lane, looking to battle for this early rune. And already disruption, Thunderstrike damage, but the stun damage is all on top of Tuskar. Excess Vampire, he's in really, really deep. They're trying to battle in towards Eurus, but Vampire just cannot sustain through this. Behind, making life a living hell for this Storm Spirit.
One thing I really like the Shadow Demon for as well, mid lane.
Vortex, he's trying to drag him back in range of the town. That's a lot of extra damage. A Fairy Fire from Ori, GPK, the damage, the range. This all. Get Naga in the jungle, leave Darkseer up on top. Yeah, you'll take that if you can. Shashlo in trouble once again. Eurus lining up for the stun, and this will be a very easy split earth and a kill onto the Darkseer for VG Gaming.
Has been killed.
Such to Arcane. I'm uncertain what the other.
I think that's already good enough, even if the fourth one wasn't very good.
Well, Dream's walking up towards Eurus. He just TP'd over towards the Shrine, begins his TP out. SD Disruption will be in time. And Naga in a world of hurt. I don't think Vakuria wants to come in either. Springing into clarity. I don't know. Dream was in Fairyland.
Arcane Restore.
Now Storm Spirit, yep, bottom lane, working with Shashlo. Keep those Iron Shells up. And DY will at least be the rebuttal, but you're number one. The tree line just respawned, so Eurus has to go around and FNG. Well, there you go. Yule Scepter, Storm Spirit, if you're going to save him, now's the time to jump. Long jump forward. He's going to go a long way. FNG at least able to get the ulti down in time as well as the wall. So Eurus can't go anywhere. A big kill for GPK. And with that, he was one level behind the TA, now he's one level in front. Dreams TP out, successful.
Just force it. I wasn't sure if he's going to be able to kill him. Shadow Demon, one of those few heroes that can, from the support role, surprisingly almost solo kill cores if they're caught out without TPs, but right after the disruption, he knows to get out.
Even nicer.
Yes.
Shashlo, is he gonna? Yeah, they're wrapping around. Search is available, but Overgrowth being committed. For Disruptor. Any kind of big disable they can get, they want. No one's showing themselves. In fact, it's just going to be top lane. Goodbye, Darkseer. Oh, Search, no, Purge, TP out. Oh, Disruption's already been used, but the damage output arrives with Purification.
Real concern for me. We've seen some big throws at the Roche pit
they got
from
the
some teams.
Yule Scepter's going to catch him. Pick him up, throw him down, stun him up, kill him off.
Oh, and he has a Nether Shawl on Leshrac. That's so value.
His Overgrowth goes on cooldown, forcing the full Bloodstone completed too. Dire Observe Ward. Oh, Leshrac, smoke's going to break. Very quick up the glimpse, making sure the Eurus cannot get that stun. FNG doesn't want to die. It just sets back his Aghanim Scepter. Shards fly forward, but VG have already closed the distance. Maelstrike will connect. He buys the Staff of Wizardry. Net worth than the Leshrac. You could hold on, going high ground. Yeah, you can get hit by the huge combination, but it feels like you also then just take the risk. Like, at this point, you don't even care if the Darkseer dies. Like, he's going to try and Greaves and get himself away, but it won't happen. Now, no longer waiting. Darkseer does have buyback available thanks to the Tier 1 tower dropping, so he's got the money. The man Gambit, they're not even defending. Like, no one's coming to this. The TV's coming in from Naga, Song of the Siren, now going to come out. Darkseer buys back.
Here it goes, Toby.
FNG's prepared for the wall and Storm, able to get both of them off with the back and the wall. Snowball keeping the AoE stun going. Templar Assassin dropping very quickly, but then again eating the damage. Leshrac doesn't care. Where was your damage? Where was your life? Where was your host, Gambit? Eurus just goes ham, triggering the Bloodstone charge, gets himself a triple kill. That was the combination from Gambit that was meant to hit hard, but VG Gaming, They're just so much better.
Seeing the Omni Knight pick from the draft come into play, positioning from Yang on point, you think they're going to just burst his scores down during the Naga Siren into the Disruptor ultimate, but he just Guardian Angels, and they don't have enough magic damage to bring down the 2 cores. Suddenly, this wombo combo we've been waiting for, Vici has a big enough advantage, it doesn't matter anymore.
If you ever wanted to feel inadequate, that was the time, Gambit. Vici Gaming. Like, I was kind of holding on to a little bit of hope to keep this game alive so it doesn't feel like a totally one-sided affair, but when Vici Gaming do that,
Dire's bottom tower.
I look at FNG like, all right, sell boots, sell everything I've got. He's got Negative Scepter, but they're just called GG. They're not even going to follow through with it. This game is done. 25 minutes in. Gambit, they went for something cute, but the laning phase did not set it up.
Too many games this tournament, we've been seeing teams just lose.